Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back to the new week, and weather-wise, can't ask for much better in August. This time of year, it's usually stinking hot and humid. Well, the humidity down a bit, still hot out there, but at least our heat indices well below 100, and that's the way it's going to go over the next couple of days, thanks to a north wind and lower dew points. So let's take a look at the big picture across the area and the region, and we do look at the water vapor imagery as it's so instrumental and informational on telling us what's going on across the region. We have this upper level trough, which we knew was coming in this week, which we knew was going to keep ISAIAS out of our part of the world. So certainly good news. Dry, generally northwest flow aloft, but sometimes we see disturbances rolling out of the Rockies and driving southeastward. So that today's generating a few isolated showers. Might see that again tomorrow in spots, especially across southwest Louisiana, where there'll be more action with this system, and then maybe another one coming in for Wednesday. So bottom line, very slight rain chances, and in between comfortable conditions. Most of the best coverage of showers and a few storms back across the Texas Hill Country this afternoon. You can see that's moving generally to the south and east. In our part of the world, some scattered showers, mainly coastal parishes. We're seeing some action, some nice cumulus clouds there. Forked Island on southward. And we have this nice little cell in northeastern portions of Acadia Parish from the Mowata area through Church Point, getting your downpour there just north of Castile. This is heading for Lafayette Parish, so some brief shower activity. Dusant, Scott, maybe portions of Lafayette. We'll watch this cell. It won't last long, and we should go back to generally fair skies for the balance of the evening. So satellite imagery showing us that northwest flow at the surface as well. That's all in the wake of a weak frontal boundary that kind of moseyed on through the area during the course of the weekend, but that's also brought those drier dew points that we have been talking about and lower humidity. Meanwhile, across the tropics, we have some action out here in the intertropical convergence zone, but nothing pending right now. And then back farther to the west, we do have a system that is showing some promise. The National Hurricane Center giving this a 60% chance of development, mainly between Bermuda and the U.S. coast. No threat to the Gulf of Mexico. Meanwhile, ISAIAS just now bearing down on the South Carolina coastline, has an opportunity, small one at that, to become a Category 1 hurricane prior to landfall. Hurricane warnings from this part of South Carolina through North Carolina, and then tropical storm warnings for the rest of the East Coast. 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's moving to the northeast at 16, but boy, is it going to accelerate, but not before producing tropical storm conditions, possibly all the way up through New England, where tropical storm warnings are in effect. The main wind effects right along the coastal areas and then offshore, but a 90% chance of tropical storm conditions all the way up through portions of the NYC area, Long Island, and possibly into New England as well. The heavy rain threat is going to be west of this, mainly into the more hilly areas, but fortunately the storm is going to be moving along, but a swath of 3 to 5 inches of rain or more possible. But again, fortunately, this system moving along, so I'm not expecting catastrophic flooding there along the East Coast. So fair skies later on tonight, and that's how we start off tomorrow. Mostly sunny day for tomorrow afternoon, and you can see not much shower activity. I think there might be a few isolated cells developing across southwest Louisiana. Temperatures lower 90s. So another pleasant evening. Temperatures lower 70s, upper 60s, outlying areas, especially along and north of the Highway 190 corridor and northern portions of Acadiana. 92 the high tomorrow. Another nice August day considering the humidity. 90 still hot if you're out in the sun. And as we move down the road, lower 90s and rain chances staying 20% or less for the rest of the week. Maybe a little bit higher for this weekend, but overall, a relatively quiet summer pattern. Humidity, by the way, coming back this weekend. That's it for weather. We're going to be right back right after this.